Well, we have a bumper card of 10 races to look forward to in the Eastern Cape on Friday, and the Smith Yard will start off with 5 runners in race 1. All of And It's Over, a first-timer colt by Twice Over, Bob Lee Swagger, a first-timer colt by Futura, and Fearless Badger, a colt by Rafif, are 3 of the unraced horses which will get him started.
Nigeria, these 3 boys have taken a little bit of time, and obviously they're looking for a bit of a trip, so just had to wait for 1400s to come up. Starting them off, big strong colts, and they can run into the money, but I do expect them to be green, and 1 or 2 of them are carrying a little bit more muscle still, so they've got to tighten up for racing.
And they'll be joined by the horses' 2 syndicate runners, Global Banker and Questa.
Both these boys have come on, since their last run. Global Banker's had 2 starts, and he's definitely looking for the 1400. He's nice and tightened up, and Questa here in a nice race, first time out, smart run, running on late, and he should also, he should step up because his work's improved.
In race 2, which is the Derby Plate, we'll see Perfection step out, and alongside him will be Zatara Magic. Perfection races off a dominant win in the East Cape Guineas, and Zatara Magic, while trying further, he's going to have to settle, Gav.
He's going to, nice. Tried more things at home with him, and he's just going to have to get him behind the pack and try and get him to settle properly. Perfection comes off a really smart win. He's in a good place, and expecting another decent run from him, Nate.
In race 3, Green Falcon is going to try the mile.
I think he's looking for it. Last time, he didn't take to the poly, first time out, tight track, and, they changed from the turf to the poly, and he didn't know where he was. It's the first time he'd seen it. And, I just seen at home, he's better given a little bit of a chance and not so rushed. So I think the mile's going to suit him. He's in a good place. He's looking fantastic.
In race 4, we'll see the coupling of Heartsease and Dame of Flames.
Both these fillies doing well at home. It's track and trip suits, and I think they'll be knocking. Heartsease, last time out, she got very inconvenienced the last 150 metres, and she, I think JP had to put his hands down on her. So, expecting them both to be thereabouts, Nate.
4 runners will step out in race 5. We'll start with Alaskan Fate, who always gives a good account of herself, and she'll be joined by Duchess Bernadette, who's better than her last.
Yeah, Duchess was very uptight last start, and she actually reared up, and Samanga got hurt, and she played up in the gates and she jumped way slow, so you can just put a line through that run. Alaskan Fate, she's in a good place. Track and trip suits, and she always runs a good race for every mile.
Alongside them will be Angel of Justice and Java House, and we'll be hoping she jumps.
Yeah, we've done plenty of work with Java at home, and just hope she does it on a race day. She's not a youngster, so it's difficult to teach an old dog new tricks, but just hoping she jumps on term. And Angel of Justice work's been good enough to be into the quartet.
The non-black type Flying 5 is next up, and here we will see Cruise Control and Safe Return. Cruise Control, the yard's speed machine, and Safe Return, he'll be fitter this time round.
Yeah, Safe Return needed that start, Notes, and I do think he's going to enjoy the turf track as well. He's doing well at home. It is a touch on the sharp side for him. Cruise Control, 1,000 metres, it's his track and trip. He loves 1,000.
And then next up is the listed Glenlair Trophy, and here we'll see Jaeger Moon and King's Crusade. Jaeger Moon's had a fantastic prep leading into this race, and King's Crusade, he's got the type of form that he could really be effective if he sees out the trip.
No, I do feel he'll see out the trip. He's doing good, hard, honest, staying work at home. I don't think a trip will be a problem at all. Jaeger Moon, he's definitely a runner. He stays well, but he's got a lot of weight to carry, Notes.
We move to race 8, where we will see all of Shining Armour, Maiden's Cove and Cape Bouquet.
Cape Bouquet hoping for better. 2,000 on the turf for her. She was a little disappointing her last start. Maiden's Cove, very nice run last time out, and she got forced a little wide, and she still ran on very strong from far back. She's holding form nicely. And Shining Armour, I've been waiting to get her into this kind of a trip, and as well as at a rate he needed to come down. As a one-to-one, she was too highly rated.
On to race 9, another 3 runners then in focus. He'll carry top weight here. Duke of Orange, he's got the form to be effective, and they'll be joined by Track Commander, who likewise looks poised to strike.
Yeah, Duke of Orange, Nate's him as well. He's just got to put it in. He doesn't like to be on top of the crowds. He's got to be sort of away on his own type of thing, as he doesn't want to run past them. Then in focus, he's got the ability. Last time out, a little disappointing. He wasn't moving as well as I'd like to have seen him. but I feel he's back to his best again. And track commander, he's doing smart work at home, and he should be thereabouts now. 14 is probably his minimum trip, but he'll be running at him.
The yard has a busy end, 4 runners, and we're going to start with Burning Moon. I really think that you can draw a line through her last. I think she's a very interesting runner here. And Chelsea Garden next up will race Freshened Up.
Yeah, Chelsea did well for us over the shorter cut, and like you say, Burning Moon, she has got the ability. She's just got to put it together now. She's got a bit of weight, so I've got Rachel on to get a bit of weight off her back.
Hilda Lita is a 2-year-old taking on older, but she definitely bumps the right field to give it a crack, and Big Sky Country will round up.
Big Sky Country, lightish weight, hoping to see improvement from her. And Hilda Lita doing well at home. May have just been in need of her last run. Also had a jockey change at the last moment, and we rode her wrong. We gave her a chance. We should have let her do her own thing, and now expecting a better run from her.
All in all, a good few runners of interest on the day from the Gavin Smith Yard.